What's up, you guys? So I figured that I'm going to make a series kind of just explaining little tiny bits of pieces of experiences that I went through, things that I dealt with while I went through my transition. I want this to be a safe zone for people to come to hopefully maybe get advice or even just take something from it. It doesn't necessarily have to be advice, but I hope that me sharing my story of obstacles that I went through will hopefully help you on your journey. I get asked quite often if I always knew that I was trans. So I want to go into detail about that question, and I want to answer it thoroughly and hopefully give you a perspective of where I come from. Did I always know I was trans? No, I didn't. And most people answer yes. From a very young age, they always knew that they were trans. They always knew something was different about them. For me, a whole different story. I grew up in a loving home with two parents who absolutely adored me. And I can honestly say that I had a terrific, phenomenal childhood. And I couldn't be more grateful for that. I was different. I was a tomboy. I dressed in boys' clothing, I played in the dirt, I got muddy, I played with the boys. But people liked that about me. So I fit in. I was outgoing, I was loud, I was adventurous, and at some points I was obnoxious, but people loved that. I wasn't your average little girl, but I was happy. I was. However, I didn't know any different. I was really good friends with these two girls that were also tomboys, and we kind of had our little clique going. We grew up and we went to church together, and everyone in that church just wanted to be around us because we were so fun. I mean, honestly, we had a great time. We were loud and fun to be around. I mean, at least that's what I like to think. So, we were best friends, and then as we moved forward and we grew up, we got to middle school. Middle school, things changed drastically. My friends put down the boy shorts, they put down the baseball bat, and they picked up mini skirts and makeup. So I see my friends that I grew up with doing this, so I decide, okay, where's my eyeliner? Where's my mascara? So I do these things. I wear makeup, I wear the mini skirt, and I was really large up top too, so of course I'm going to show some cleavage because everyone else doing it, and if I had it, I'm going to flaunt it, right? I don't know, I just did. And then I started to realize that I wasn't happy anymore. I was no longer happy. I was portraying someone who I wasn't. I was uncomfortable. I became insecure, and I never felt that before. And I missed being little. I missed being the one to stand out. I missed being myself. I lost myself. I lost myself due to the pressure that society puts on us, and you start to feel like you need to conform. You need to be somebody else. You need to be who people want you to be. And how dare you be yourself, right? So I noticed that in myself, and I said, I don't like this. I don't like this. I didn't feel me anymore. And then things started happening. Things started triggering me. I would get called she, and it would just break me down inside. I would feel sick to my stomach. So I started to be myself, and it felt right. It felt good. It felt comfortable. I felt there. In a weird way, I always knew something was different about me, but I didn't know what it was. I grew up in a conservative Christian home, so I knew men and women were to be together. You're born a girl, you're a girl. But I didn't know that you don't always identify with the sex that you were given. I most certainly did not. And I was tired and sick of being sad, because like everyone else, I deserved to be happy. And I came to the conclusion that I am a happy person. But the only time that I'm happy is when I'm myself. And why in the world would I ever settle for being anyone different? Because who I am is fantastic. Who you are is fantastic. Please, please, never, never pretend to be someone else because of what society wants to tell you. I'm sorry, but fuck society. Society does not get to determine your happiness and your well-being. Society does not know your future. Society cannot tell you who you are. When you're laying in bed reflecting on your life and how happy and blissful you are, society is not there, but you most definitely are. Please be yourself, because you are perfectly flawed. You are imperfectly perfect in every way possible. And I just want you to know that. Thank you for watching. I promise I'll make another video soon. I love you all very much from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful, fantastic day, because you deserve it. Take care.